Welcome to SK Financial's Helping Guide series, where we provide essential insights and guidance to help you navigate the complexities of financial matters. In this installment, we'll explore the importance of filing your tax return, even when you're facing difficulties in paying your taxes. Let's start with the most important question. Not sure how to proceed after completing your tax return and finding that you owe money but can't pay immediately? Well, when you owe taxes and are unable to make the payment right away, there are some important steps to follow. First and foremost, make sure you file your tax return on time to avoid penalties. Ideally, you should aim to both file and pay your taxes on time to avoid any penalties or interest charges. However, if you can't pay the full amount owed, it's crucial to still file your tax return promptly and pay as much as you can. Additionally, consider exploring the various payment options provided by the IRS. Important to note that the IRS can impose penalties on taxpayers for two reasons: failing to file a tax return and failing to pay taxes owed by the deadline. Interest on the outstanding amount also accumulates over time. Therefore, the sooner you can make your payment, the less you'll owe in the long run. Let's delve into the penalties. Failure to file penalty. This penalty is assessed based on the amount of tax you owe and is typically 5% of the unpaid tax per month. It can go up to a maximum of 25% of the unpaid tax, depending on how late you file. For instance, if you owe $1,000 and file your return 6 months late, you could face a $225 failure to file penalty. To avoid this penalty altogether, make sure to file your return by the due date. Failure to pay penalty. This penalty applies to any taxes not paid by the deadline and is generally 0.5% of the unpaid taxes per month. It can accumulate to a maximum of 25% of the unpaid tax. However, if you have a payment agreement with the IRS, the penalty rate is halved. If both late filing and late payment penalties are applicable, the combined maximum penalty is 5% per month. If it appears that you won't be able to file your return by the due date, consider filing for an extension. Keep in mind that an extension to file does not grant an extension to pay, so try to pay as much as you can to minimize potential penalties and interest. Furthermore, remember that interest is calculated based on your outstanding tax amount for each day it remains unpaid in full. For detailed information about available payment options, including installment and online payment agreements, please get in touch with your tax official or representative. In summary, timely filing and payment are essential to avoid penalties and interest charges. But if you can't pay in full, consult with your tax official or representative to explore IRS payment options to address your tax liability.